Blue collar cravings, simple and good, like a Sunday morning in the neighborhood.
Got a fun one for you today. We're going to use hot dogs, pastrami, chili, and cheese all wrapped up in a tortilla. It's called the Okie Dogs. Let's get started. So what we're going to do is we've got 2 quarter-pound hot dogs. I like using the Hebrew National. We'll split them and start frying them up. Take any chili you want, preferably no beans. I've got just a regular Denison's cooking up. And then we're going to take about a quarter-pound of fresh pastrami. About a quarter-pound. We're going to fry this up. We also want to cut it up. We don't want any leafy pastrami in here. So when I was working in construction, into the 80s, for about 32 years after, we would stop by this place called the Okie Dog in Los Angeles. And it was a pretty good little eatery. It was really famous in the 80s. A lot of punk rockers would go and hang out there at night. They'd be open late at night. It's a really good place to eat, really cheap. We would stop by anytime we would work, either in Beverly Hills or in Century City. We'd always stop there on the way home or before work. It was actually a pretty good place. So this Okie Dog was made by the owner. I believe his name was Sakai Tsuyoshi, and he came from Okinawa. He was a Vietnam vet, and he started, he bought this business. It was Jimmy's Hot Dog, mid to late 60s. He took it over and made it the Okie Dog. This is a really good little invention that he did. He put all these meats together and just wraps it up in a tortilla. So what we want to do is we want to get this pastrami nice and crisp. So as that's cooking, we're going to flip over our hot dogs. Get a nice grill on it. We're going to stir our chili with our tongs here. The cheese will come in at the very end. Now, if you're a hearty eater, this is definitely one to try. So we're going to start to heat up our tortilla. And you got to use these big burrito grande tortillas. That's a lot of food that's going to be hooked up on this. You don't want to get small ones because there's not going to be enough tortilla to wrap around this beast. We're going to switch places. You want those hot dogs nice and cooked. Hopefully get a little char on them. Pastrami's almost there. I want to get a little bit of a char on this too. You can even add some mustard to this to make it a little bit spicier. It also depends on the pastrami that you get. Again, we're just using one utensil to mix everything around because it's all going to go in together. Put this tortilla. You see there's a lot going on right here, but it's going to be really good at the end.
Yeah, that's the smell of home. Dust on the boots, sunset paints the sky, 8 hours down, let the heavy tools lie.
All right, our chili's bubbling. We're going to turn that off. We've already turned off our hot dogs. Tortilla is nice and warm. And we're just waiting for the pastrami to finish up, crisping up and getting curly here. All right, so now we're going to start spreading everything on the tortilla. So we're going to back up. We're going to take the tortilla over to the plate. Just like that. We'll take one hot dog. Pastrami. Take the second hot dog.
Dust on the boots, sunset paints the sky, 8 hours down, let the heavy tools lie.
The rest of the pastrami.
Calling me back to a kitchen lit warm off the beaten track. Simple plate waiting, honest and true. Just the kind of comfort that pulls me through. Blue collar
There was some chili on it. Now this is a lot. Like I said, it's super filling. This will probably feed 2 people. But in my younger days, I used to have one of these. No problem.
Yeah, that's the smell of home. Dust on the boots, sunset paints the sky, 8 hours down, let the heavy tools lie.
It's like a hot mess, but it's pretty good. All right, so we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese on this. Here comes the hard part.
Yeah, that's the smell of home. Dust on the boots, sunset paints the sky, 8 hours down, let the heavy tools lie.
So that's it. Oops, let's tuck that in. All right. So take this, throw some chips on it, and you've got yourself a meal. We're going to cut into this. So you can see.
Yeah, that's the smell of home. Dust on the boots, sunset paints the sky, 8 hours down, the heavy tools lie. Those blue collar cravings calling me back to a kitchen lit warm off the beaten track.
Well, that's what you've got right there. Hot dog, chili, pastrami, and cheese, all wrapped up in a tortilla. All right, let's take a bite. Dust on the boots, sunset paints the sky, 8 hours down, let the heavy tools lie. It's those blue collar cravings. That's really good. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. You hit that bell for some notifications. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this and if you try the recipe. Thank you very much for showing. Take care of yourself. We'll see you on the next one. Blue collar cravings calling me back to a kitchen lit warm off the beaten track.